It's like, I'm just trying to
this
ride
hard-
with you, and
I know.
I know other people aren't going to look out for you, and I know you don't need people to look out for you. Like, this is an individual game.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that will get you so much more further than doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a very rash decision. I feel like this is very quick. And maybe if you had more time to think about it, you might feel the same and you might feel different. But I don't think this is the right decision for your game just because I'm a big player. I know I'm going to be a big player. I will always be a big player. That target will always be there. It's not going to go anywhere.
But that's the thing is, like, in terms of big players, people will much rather play with you as a big player than me as a big player because you're better liked. People like you more. There's levels of big player that, like, you know, even if we say, because we're not, like, there's echelons, and you're the top echelon. Plus, you get along with everybody, and everybody thinks that you're just, like, the absolute best guy ever. And I've been shown nothing to not believe it myself. The target will always be me before you. So if it's always going to be me before you, and I truly believe that.
But even after this, it would still be you to some degree.
Exactly. But
at least you would have someone you know who would support you. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, why would you get rid of someone who is supporting you rather than someone who definitely doesn't support you at all?
Because I'm not as threatened by the people who don't support me right now. I'm threatened by you.
How long have you been thinking about this?
When Vito, as soon as I saw how much T was cheering for Moose to win the veto, I just kind of realized it was like, that's like this, you know, you, T, and Summer, Moose, Betty. I kind of realized that you guys are strong, and Moose was always going to go. And I didn't do it when I thought Moose was going. I didn't even think twice. I wasn't thinking you at all. But when I saw Moose come down, and I know how good of a talker Moose is, and realized that he might be able to rejig that situation, I started to think about whether it was worth taking a monster shot, and that's what this is. This is week 3, taking a monster shot, and I wouldn't come to you if I didn't think that it was a shot that I could hit. I wouldn't be saying this. I wouldn't be syncing my game to somebody who I literally just said is a threat if I didn't think that I could make it happen.
Well, I respect you telling me at least.
You don't have to respect me at all.
No, I appreciate it. I just feel like I know it's a big shot. I know it's a big thing. I know it's a big move. It's just not logical. And I'm being honest about that. And I'm not just saying that to save my game.
No.
It's just not a logical decision for you. If I were you, I would put up someone that I have less of a relationship with, who I know won't go as far in the game, but at least I have someone supporting me who is strong. And I'm committed to that, Kyle.
I can't align myself with every strong player in this house.
I know.
And I've aligned myself with a few. And the big players are going to go after the big players. And I've already got day 1 alignments, day 2, day 3 kind of thing, with some other strong players in this house. And I think that if you got power as a strong player who can swing votes, who can do this whole thing, and granted, like, this is one of those things where I understand that if you stay this week, dude, I'm fucking done. Done. But I think that you'd take a swing at people who have had my back, and you have had my back since the beginning too with the 7, and I know that. That is not lost on me. But I also realized this week that you can't. I wanted to, and I did, and I came in as a 23-year-old and aligned myself with fucking the works. Because I was playing the people game. I love people. And I'm so hungry, and I want people. I was isolated from people for so long, and now I have people. And quick bonds and emotional bonds and that kind of stuff. Bang, 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 bang. Everyone wants safety in this game. And everyone's willing to, like, say safety, you safety, me safety, whatever. Just give us a bit.
Are you guys talking?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to tell me who told you?
To do this? Oh, I will. It's my decision.
Okay.
I'm going to deal with the repercussions. That's the least I can do is wear this. If I'm gonna do this, it's the least I can do. I didn't sleep at all last night. I haven't been able to eat this morning. Yes. Yep. I respect you too much to not. I respect you way too much to not. You're the best player in this game. If I had a chance to take Deshaun out week 3 last year, I bet you somebody regrets not taking that shot. Joshua, it's week 3, and I like you're already somebody who I see I see pitching on a screen in a final 2. I can't not take that shot. And I would understand roles reversed. We came here to play a game. We signed the same paper where we came here, and that's what I have to keep reminding myself. I can take a queen early.
I mean, if you're committed to this, like, you're committed to it.
I wouldn't be telling you if I wasn't.
And just to be fair, like, I'm not a very emotional person. I'm very thoughtful.
Yes,
Let's say I don't go home.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be my target.
Okay.
You wouldn't be someone that I'm after just because you put me on the block. And I want you to know that.
Okay.
But in this moment, like, I am a bit surprised, definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's the best decision for your game, but I respect that you're making the decision for yourself.
But again, like, I'm being honest in the sense I'm telling you, at that point I didn't trust you.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'll ask you like, well, I'll ask you that at the end. What I can honestly tell you, right, is that, like, at that point I had my priorities where they were, which is where I said they were, which is why I was incredibly honest with Kyle about what I was feeling in the house. Yeah, I was talking about people. That's the way I would. That's the way this game works. You don't talk to everybody. You don't necessarily talk game with everybody.
Yeah.
But there was a good amount of people that I was getting information from. That information I then relayed to Kyle. As like, hey man, this is just so you know. Like, it's not like this is an immediate threat. This is what's happening, just so you know, type of thing. And again, in, like, his mind, and obviously in the way that you obviously saw it, where it's just like, well, how do you know this information? It's because you're aligned with other people, type of thing. And sure, of course, I'm going to be doing that sort of thing, but it's also to protect the best interest of, whether it was you, whether it was him, whether it was Gino, right? Like, there's stuff that I told Gino where I was like, hey, this isn't a problem right now, but this is something just so you know, so you can work on it for your game, right? So, which then I totally understand as to why there could be distrust there. So yeah, like, I was getting information from places, I was relaying the information back, and that's why I got into this mess in the first place. Because all of those relationships that I had are now fractured because of everything, and Kyle said everything to everybody, whether it was true or not true, or a version of the truth, which again is fine, it's part of the game. So what I'll ask you is, 2 things is, one, is there anything that you want to, like, ask me, like, full out, where you're like, can you tell me this that can help at least maybe rebuild a little bit of trust back and forth between you and I? And the second thing I want to say is there a chance for that bridge to continue to be built back? Because I know that nothing happened between us. Like, we're not nothing, but you're telling me that there's a little bit of trust that was gone, which I totally get.
Before I'll answer those questions, like, to be honest, like, this is the way I work. Like, in real life, I know this is a game, and I say it all the time. Like, sometimes I'm in the room and somebody says, like, oh fuck, we can't be here too long. It's gonna look suspicious. just like, fuck, I don't play like that way for me. Like,
Yeah.
and I have a hard time with that side. And at the same time, like whenever we were supposed to work together, and we would just never talk, and once in a while we'd touch base. And, "Hey, I have to go
Yeah,
to
we-
see."
you're
and
right,
then
we did.
like this again, for me that builds distrust.
Okay.
You know, same thing like with when I found out about you like 1 hour or two before it. Like the next day, like I was pissed at Kyle, and I let him know.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, like things were moving along. Again, I find out late. I had a talk with him last night. I said, "What the fuck, man? If we're close, you gotta keep me informed." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one thing. If we're gonna move, working forward, and working together, that's important for me. We don't have to touch base all the time, but I have to feel that. Okay, I know 100%. You know.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. The second thing, you say if I can ask you something, I can tell you the week I was HOH, from the get-go, I was supposed to have the numbers for Jay, 100%.
Yes, yes.
I had like 9 guarantees.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm starting to hear this and hear that,
Yeah.
hear there. And your name was thrown out like around from multiple people
Okay.
that you were part of the plan to try to save Jay.
Okay. So
Just be straight. Like if it's yes, it's yes.
Yeah.
I'll respect you more for it, for just saying, yeah, I tried on that side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold it against you. And if it's the case,
Yeah.
of course that would.
Or stupid. Whatever. I'm beating my head because I don't know. I hate these people. Actually, I don't hate these people. I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I actually don't hate them. Oh, they're stressing me out. And I feel so bad. I don't want Josh to go. But I was final five. You think, oh my, you really think I believe all of you? So stupid. I'm cringing. I don't know. The moment I have a chance to take out Herman, Kyle, any of them, you're gone. You're done, buds. Also, you know, I'm thinking the optics of him sending a non-binary, the optics of Kyle first, gunning after, you know, making it clear, you're my, whatever. Him having beef with a non-binary person. Now, targeting a gay man. I don't know. You're just making yourself look good, buddy. When Josh hasn't even said your name. You're so stupid. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just.
What?
I'm good. I'm trying to.
Did he just tell you that he's putting you up?
No.
What did he say? He said he's putting you up?
No.
What did he say?
Can I tell you? And you literally. No, I swear, buddy. Like, if you screw me the fuck
life.
over, I
I
swear.
swear on Ian's life, I won't say anything.
You're not going on the walk.
Who is it?
I'm gonna start down. You will find out, and it's fucked. When I say between you and us, literally, Betty,
I promise you.
you're not going up. Just you don't know shit. He said he's gonna tell you.
Okay, I don't know anything.
You don't know anything. Do you hear me?
I don't know anything.
I just got told.
Ian's life.
Yeah, you don't know anything. We'll talk later. I know, but we have to be very careful in this house. There's shit going on. Okay. Act surprised. Act surprised. I know. I know. It's a cute skirt. I really like that.
so
I actually
much.
really like that
Appreciate
skirt.
it. No worries.
That top looks really nice.
Thanks.
Fits very, very well. I'm glad that it fits you better.
Thanks. Betty's freaking out.
Who's freaking out?
Betty.
I know. I want to go calm down.
She's freaking out.
Everything's okay. You okay?
Yeah, this house is
Good.
wild. Wild.